so late. He wasn't in control of that motorcycle.
McPhee is out of the race. Andrea Migno fuming as well. The rookie.
Tigas was just a wreck. Wrecking ball. He'll be getting a penalty for that, no doubt about that.
Rodrigo, look at the dust blowing in here from the wind. That's being investigated, that incident.
I'm afraid to say, Xavier Artigas, when he looks back on that one, he'll...
Deep, he's slightly out of control.
He was never making the corner.
Big hitters out of this race as we come across the line then, and we must continue, and we do. Look at the 2016 up into third.
Yeah, this is as good as we've seen Nicolo Antonelli for an awful long time. It's him revitalising. Well, it's been so far so good in 2021 for Antonelli.
50.
Yeah, been a good weekend. So far for De Pasquier, 12th place on the grids, his best ever. Yeah. That let Massier through, and then Acosta was getting it out of shape as well, coming out of turn.
Investigation, the incident involving Migno, McPhee, Alcoba and Artigas. IO machine of Massier that leads from Darren Binder, who was on pole, then Pedro Acosta, the
around, just 1.4 seconds cover the top 40. We should give a shout out to the man in 14. I look like Sergio Garcia was out really wide there through one of the fast right-handers.
Those limits already. Once you exceed it 3 times, you get a warning on your screen. Again, look, another rider there, Philip Salac wide as we make our way onto the start-finish straight. It will be Massier. It is just Massier that has the advantage. Through now coming, Darren Binder.
Break Darren Binder into the first corner. Nobody able to do it this time around. He's used that. Devastating for John McPhee. That's a tough one. Somebody else's incident.
Yeah, McPhee didn't even know anything about this. He just gets clouted. Looking back from Jaume Massier, this will be the perfect shot. Yeah, ouch.
Reminding Artigas that he's done wrong there. He's going to have a penalty coming as well as Fanati does take. Completely, you think, compromised any chances he had of being on the podium. 9 long podiums and wins have been few and far between since that date.
Track limit 15th, he's in touch. He's only 2.4 seconds off the lead at the moment. What's going on here in this Moto3 race? It's hard to keep track. Darren Binder leads from
responsible riding, so an incident involving Tatai, which certainly proved costly and very painful.
Binder, I think. Look at Sergio Garcia as well coming through.
Yeah, what about Rodrigo?
Winner from a couple of years ago now is up into the top 5.
He'll just be getting that look.
Oh, that was a little bit further ahead, yes.
He looks absolutely livid, doesn't he? And quite rightly so, to be taken out on the very front.
I'm impressed he can still see the leading group.
I don't care what anybody's...
What a story that would be if a Grassini machine takes the top spot. It's like Darren Binder's dropped all the way back to 10th place.
He's outside the top 20 on the grid. Suzuki working his way ever close.
They're doing a good job as well. The Austrian, he's in this pack as Darren Binder line. But look at the 2 Red Bull KTM's coming through on the inside as they make
Binder working his way again back to the front.
It is. Emu Sasaki's come from Sasaki. Then it's Binder, Toba, Guevara, Rodrigo, Garcia and Suzuki. They're into second.
Yeah, nice move there. A bit of a twitch as he got on the gas. Those 2 have already completed 3 long lap penalties between them.
There you go. Number 40, Darren Binder, and number 71, Ayumi Sasaki.
5 MotoGP stewards, I think both were issued with a warning, so kind of a little bit...
They know each other very well, both of them Asia Talent Cup champions. And there goes Darren Binder and Toba and Ayumi's races that if you can keep yourself inside that top 5 always, you have an outstanding...
Yeah, good to see the Proof still
backed out of it, probably at just the right moment. End of races in their careers so far.
Well, it was Sasaki actually.
He'll be drained at the end of this race, but anything inside the top 10 would be an outstanding
diagnosis. Really impacted on his training program. He's been really finding it hard to a victory here as well.
Darren Binder in second, looking at the bike that he was racing.
Binder's Honda's not a slouch anyway, but when it's got slipstream, it turns into an absolute 12 rides, I guess you could say. Nicola Antonelli, sorry, 13. Binder trying to inflict immediate retaliation, but there's no way through.
But there's a couple of riders in this leading pack who will hunting for their first ever
Evan. On a real traditional overtaking place. Left-hander coming up very, very shortly. Turn 9's an overtaking opportunity here on the break.
3 Red Bull bikes there, all together, Masia, Sasaki and
Guevara and Acosta. 2 rookies learning from the very, very best in their very first.
But perhaps the pressures of being in Akio's team last year getting to him after the race. I don't blame them, to be honest. They've got to try and keep their eyes on what's happening right here.
Last year, the CIB Green Power KTM, Binder with the slipstream again.
All will be happy. There are 3 men at the front end now.
Rodrigo, a little tap on the exit of turn 2. They won't just say that though, as seemed to latch back onto that battle as well. He was about
injury-plagued season last year, expected a bit more from the Czech rider, but
one of the best, if not the best, race pace, and he's putting it to good use at the moment.
Wow.
Going to get a little bit of a tap here, is he, from Darren Binder? He certainly is. You can see Darren Binder.
Side by side, Masia and Acosta. Ayumu Sasaki, number 71 in 3rd, and then it's this...
The Red Bull KTMs that are looking really, really strong at this point of the race.
And Guevara.
It's good in turn 6, isn't he, Garcia?
On board here with on board with Darren Binder, looking at Jaume Masia. Always.
Yeah, it's an occupational hazard, isn't it, in Moto 3? If you haven't got a few battle scars.
Yeah, maybe he'll have some more contact and bend it back into the right place again. Here comes to
Costa will just hold on to the advantage going into braking zone to start lap number 12. Binder, Masia had nowhere to go.
Oh, dear, Rodrigo. Yeah, that's gone wrong, horribly wrong. And he's dropped back what?
Wiped out by Artigas.
Yeah, just hitting the back tyre there. He's lucky to stay up.
Yeah.
19, and the gap from the European Talent Cup to Junior World Championship is huge. And then
Turn 15.
Ida, number 23, on the sponsor armour of Vinci, number 23.
Just making Acosta and Masia pinches the lead back in this Qatar Grand Prix.
This is what riders are still there as well. Yamanaka and De Pasquier, their best rides we've ever seen in.
Yeah, Nicky Io, now crew chief too, our race leader, Masia.
Turn 16 and then led across the line. There's been a couple of laps, but not too many of them.
Just can't hold it on that drag race to the start-finish line. Who will gamble in perhaps an even bigger gamble this year to lead out of 16, Steve, with that big headwind? There's going to be a lot of...
Does he go across the line in front? He does just. Hitching all the while in Moto 3.
Yeah, the top 13 men still...
Well, these are slow-mo replays. I mean, as soon as you look at a slow-mo replay, they're old news, aren't they? He's on the grid. He was talking big coming into this one.
Greg Salach is one of the bigger lads in this Moto 3 field.
Here, closing up on the right hand, is he so quick in the final few sectors here.
There is Rookie here through turn 16. Thought about a move up the inside of Guevara. No way through. Now they're over the line. He does so.
Incredible. Look at these guys coming through. And Acosta leads again, the rookie. We've got 2 rookies.
Not for the first time out of turn 2. There's been a close shave for Rodrigo.
Darren Binder.
Yeah, Sasaki here trying to put one over on his old team, of course. Former Petronas sprinter. He's a bit of a homeboy, isn't he? 3 of his 4 World Championship podiums have come in Valencia, but at the moment, just like G9.
On the inside there goes Gabriel Rodrigo. There's no one working harder in this race than Philip Salas. So much time on the start-finish straight. And yet, every single time with Guevara just going up the inside of number 23, Nico Antonelli. There's Toba, who leads.
And as we love it, so hard to call who's going to actually win this opening Grand Prix. Hard to pick a top 3 rider back at the front.
Yeah, Sasaki was 5th across the line, so it just changes.
13th place for such a long time, still just over a second away. Physics.
Well, maybe, Matt, he's just been cleverly sort of...
Yeah, keeping a bit of tyre left.
Yeah, keeping some energy stocked at one stage. He's done a brilliant job to now get back into contention for the race win.
Yeah, coming into that Honda in fast corners, which is where we're at right now here in Qatar, so keep an eye on Gabby Rod. He's doing right now.
On board here with Masia, looking back to Rodrigo, 2 riders who would leads from Darren Binder, and Sasaki had a big moment there, exceeded
Chara as well. This has been a massive bonus race for them, but it's been a great opening night for the pair of rookies.
10.7.
Rodrigo's going to have the advantage.
Sasaki was leading for most of that race. More experience for these 3 over the rest of the opposition.
Quickest man in that left-hander at turn 6. He's been brilliant there.
If you're out of the top 10 right now, you could 21 season.
Yeah, well, Binder will not need any incentive. He just got squeezed right in the middle of that pack. He manages to keep himself right in the place, Niccolo Antonelli. Race winner here in 2016 with a devastating late burst of slipstream on Brad Binder. Had 2 long lap penalties in Portugal and still found himself on the podium.
We start the final lap.
What a way to start 2021. The top 14 riders covered by just a second. It's getting tight there.
Sasaki's gone down.
No!
Sasaki's gone down at turn 2.
Side of Niccolo Antonelli. Been a little bit beaten up on this last lap, Antonelli. He's going to need something.
So, half a lap remains in this opening Grand Prix.
Gets beaten in a drag race to finish line by his rookie teammate, Pedro Acosta. Oh, and it looked like he had a moment there on the front as well, didn't it? Binder, he's really asking big questions of that whole...
Binder now out of touch. Can he do anything on the start-finish straight?
Then turn 15. At the moment, he's going to try and pick up the slipstream now. Binder with a 2-bike slipstream. This one's still up for grabs, folks.
Here we go. Jaume Matteo wins the opening Grand Prix of 2021 ahead of his rookie teammate.
Masia Masters Doha. He takes the first win of 2021 and absolutely breathtaking to the rookie on the podium. Pedro Acosta in second place. He was only second by 0.04 of a second.